comes to the product design, then our aim is to have it as circular as possible. First, we design the product in a way that it would be as durable as possible. Then we design it so that it would be possible to maintain it, to make the aftercare, to repair it, to redesign it. So when it comes to a point where it needs that, then we already have thought about that within the design process, so that everything, for example, is put together with screw rivets, which means that it's easy to access all the parts as well as to just change them. Then we have not used any decorative details. All the details that we use are functional, which means that a lot of, like, a big surface of the bags are just like the beauty of material, which in our case is leather or vegetable tanned and natural surface leather. And that also enables us to redesign if needed. For example, sometimes some of the clients have I don't know, some kind of error, or whether they scratch the bag or whether there's going to be a stain or something. Then it's easier to redesign when there is like a lot of options for you, like a big amount of can't say that word right now, like a big amount of material and like less details. And that is also the reason why we don't, for example, use sewn-on pockets and so on. We try to, everything that is attached to the main body is attached with the screw rivets, like all the handles or the pockets and so on. And that kind of makes us our signature when it comes to design. And so we have designed that so that it would be possible to prolong the life of the product, but we also design the prints so that it would be possible to use the material. Let's imagine that somebody is going to buy the product and the product is going to change owners, for example, I don't know, 3 times or something. But in the end, the function of the bag is not of good use anymore. And then it's possible to take it totally apart and then wash it, clean it, and then use the material that has been in use for like many circles already, to use that for new items. And then also it kind of having the big amount of material so that it's not cut, or there is not something sewn on top, or like the piece is like a big one. That enables again to have new cutouts better, so that it would the material could so that in the end, when you have new items out of it, then it seems like it's a new material, but it's already like added value, because when it comes to vegetable tan leather, then it tans beautifully, and like it gets a patina over time, which means that every leather in a way is unique, and that adds value to the second round. So yeah, coming back to the idea, then with circular mindset, we try to first prolong the life of the product, and then to give a second chance to the material after the first round of the product. And then we as we use this vegetable tanned leather, which is natural and biodegrades, then it's also, in a way, it's in the end, when you put it in the landfill, then it is part of this circularity already. But at the same time, it's also, nowadays in the industry, it's also possible to have the leftovers and to be sent out to companies who make them a new material out of the scraps. In our case, it's not possible right now because we're too small. They want containers. We have bags full of scraps, but theoretically it's possible. But we try to, coming back to the designing part, and we try to design the bags or the blueprints of the bags already show that the amount of scraps would be as small as possible. So if in general there is like 20-25% in the industry when it comes to only production, then in our case it's 2-4%, but it is possible due to us being small, because we have taken a goal that we try to use really like small pieces and make them into function. But when it comes to scaling, then it has been kind of in the industry, it has been maybe easier or cheaper to just like not deal with that. But times are changing right now, so we'll see what's going to be now the case also with the big companies.